My name is Gill Vigil, and this is my son Gill Vigil Jr. And we're here today to tell you about how we got into the business of well drilling. We've been drilling wells in Taos County for 40 some years. This all started with my dad. His name was Tony S. Vigil, and he was born here in New Mexico. And he couldn't afford to drill his own wells, so he built his own drilling rig.
He actually made his own drill bit out of a piece of shaft from a water mill that was in Mora, where his hometown was.
Back when I was about 3 years old, and my dad used to take me with him on the drilling rig and set me out there on a stool and watch the drilling rig drill away. It was interesting because there was always a challenge to find water.
I've been around the shop since I was young, used to always be out there with my dad. And when I was a little kid, I remember I made my own type of little drilling rig. It was a little truck, and it was just a piece of metal that I would pretend to stand up and then hit it into the ground and pretend I was drilling my own little wells. Our family has lived here in New Mexico for many years. This is the place that we love. It's home for us. We go into the big cities and deal with traffic and stuff, and we can't be there for more than 1-2 days. Have to come back to our roots here in New Mexico.
Back in the day, a process of drilling a well would take up to 4 or 5 days to drill a 150-foot well. Now, with the new modern drill rig that we have, which is a V2080 Versa drill, we can drill that same well in about 2 hours. We have our own machine shop, and we build our own parts for the drilling rig or the water truck or whatever the need may be. So in the general Taos area, Taos County I should say, we have about 3 or 4 well drillers. Thank goodness that we have a brand new state-of-the-art drilling rig that makes life easier for us, and we can drill well a lot faster. Usually 1 day to drill a 300, 400, 500 foot well. In the case where you're drilling a well and you're having trouble with the formation not holding up, I invented this mud system.
The mud system, it sends mud down the hole, keeps the hole open, coats the sides of the hole, and then it helps bring the cuttings out. And the mud system, it separates the big stuff from the small stuff and lets clean mud go back into the hole. What you don't see in this video is us actually casing the well. We're sending down casing 20-foot sections at a time till we hit the bottom to where we stop drilling, and that's closer towards the end of the process of drilling a well. We gravel pack it, putting gravel between the annulus of the well and the casing. After that, we develop the well, which is airlifting all the cuttings and all the dirty water out till we get clean water.
It's an interesting profession, but it's also very dangerous. You got to be aware of everything that's around you, and you got to be aware of your helper, which my son, he's always watching out for me, I'm always watching out for him, and together we work very well. So the good thing about finishing up a well and coming home at the end of the day, we sit around, have dinner, and we talk about our day's work, and also, we keep the family tradition going by speaking Spanish and keep our culture all alive. And so, my boys and my family, we're a family-owned business, so we try to keep it family-owned and family-run.